Welcome back, trainers. Wow, we have a lot of stuff to go over here. So we're going to be seeing new shinies, new generation Pokemon, and new legendaries, Xerneas and Yveltal, as you can see here, announced by Niantic. Let's get into all the details. If you do enjoy these videos, please give it a big thumbs up, turn notifications on, subscribe if you're new. We'll be keeping you up to date. With that said, let's get into it. I will have links down below so you can get these images yourself from Legends. Okay, so this event is going to be starting May 4th until May 17th, in which we're going to be seeing Xerneas. Yveltal will be coming later once we do unlock something. We'll talk about that here in a minute. So other Pokemon we'll be seeing when the event does start is going to be Gumi, which is going to be a pure dragon evolving into Sliggoo, and then Goodra. We also have Spritzee to Aromatisse, and then Swirlix, which sounds like Skrillex, into Slurpuff. And we'll talk about the evolution from Sliggoo into Goodra here in a minute. It's going to take a rainy lure module or evolve it in the rain. Like I said, we'll talk about that in a minute. For the breakthrough box in the month of May is going to be Galarian Rapidash, so you can get a shiny. That's right. It is going to be released shiny now. So if you want to get that, now's the time. Also, if you do encounter Giovanni for the month of May, you will see a Shadow Moltres. So if you want that, go for it. Now for the information regarding how to get Yveltal. Okay, so in addition, you can work with other trainers in catching fairy-type Pokemon. By doing so, you can unlock rewards. So this is going to be going down Tuesday, May 4th at 10 a.m. until Tuesday, May 11th at 8 p.m. local time. So we're going to be having to catch 500 million fairy types altogether as a community, in which we're going to be unlocking 3 times catch XP bonus will be activated for the rest of the event. Pancham will be making its Pokemon Go debut, appearing in raids for the rest of the event. That is something I'm very interested in. And if you're lucky, you might encounter a shiny Galarian Ponyta. So we're going to unlock it. It's not going to be shiny as soon as this event starts. We're going to have to get to this 5 million, unquotes, sitting in a chair in a lab underground. 5 million fairy types. All right. All right, now taking a look at this image Legends did make, this is going to be everything that is going to be revolving around this event here, just put out in an image so you can see it nice and clean. Granted, there are going to be other spawns, so keep that in mind. Now, Goodra, how are we going to evolve that? Well, it is going to take 100 candies, and also you're going to have to be next to a rainy lure module, which is, like we said, that new lure module that we're going to be seeing that is going to come out with this event, attracting water, bug, and electric type Pokemon. So you're going to have to be next to that, kind of like the other evolutions for Pokemon. Or this is another option. If it's simply raining, you could evolve it with also 100 candies that it's going to take. But granted, you're not going to have to use that rainy lure module to do so. Pretty cool that we're going to be getting another one of these. Figure that's going to happen. We're going to probably see these all eventually roll out for different types. And when it's all said and done, we'll have all kinds of different lure modules to put up on Pokestops. So pretty cool stuff here. And then for the Galarian Rapidash, I'm happy that's getting a shiny. You already know how I feel about that one. And then taking a look at a quick brush up of what we can expect here. We're going to go into more details for Yveltal, but we're actually going to be seeing shiny Smeargle coming in April 29th until May 2nd. Well, it'll remain, but we're going to have an event for Pokemon Snap where it is going to make its appearance. Pretty awesome stuff. Taking a look at the spotlight hours for the month of May, we have Cottony on the 4th. Bonus is going to be ×2 candy for catching. Okay, and then May 11th, we have, okay, this is the big one, Dratini. Let's get it. Double candy for transferring. I'm not too worried about that. That's good. But Dratini XL, oh yeah, you'll want to get those, folks. Let's go. And then we have the Alola Rattata on May. That's going to be double XP for evolving. And then May 25th is going to be Meryl, in which you're going to get ×2 XP for catching Pokemon. You may want to get some of those XL candies as well, or just potentially a good one in general, because we know how good Azumarill is. Now, taking a look at Go Stadium's chart for the correct IVs that you're going to want for these newer Pokemon. Have a look here. Are they going to be good? We're going to look at their stats as well as their moves here in a moment. And I'm going to tell you right off the bat, Slurpuff is actually going to be very interesting because it is going to max out in the Great League in its CP range. So it's going to be pretty much fully maxed out. As far as the Aromatisse, also some interesting play. Goodra also going to be good. I was looking at its moves. Wow, actually pretty fantastic. I'm really surprised they didn't make this a poison type Pokemon as well. You would think because of all the gooey whatever nonsense going on with that thing, right? And then we also have the Galarian Ponyta and Rapidash IVs that you're going to want there for those leagues. And then my personal favorite, Pancham and Pangoro. This thing is going to be crazy. It's going to be a dark and fighting type. So very interesting. It's going to be like a Scrafty, extremely weak, dark, and fighting. And then we're going to be evolving into Pangoro. Let's get it. As you can see, the IVs 0, 13, 13 for the Great League, and then 0, 14, 15 for the Ultra League. And it is going to have a pretty high CP. We'll look at all that in a moment. Extremely excited for this. We'll compare them side to side, Scrafty and Pangoro, so you can see what's better, right? So taking a look at Aromatisse, Pure Fairy. It's going to have a max CP of 2,647 and attack 173. Meh, yeah, you know, it's going to be a thick thing. It's going to have, for the quick moves, Charge Beam and Charm. Okay, Charm is looking good. Charge moves are going to be Moonblast, Psychic, Thunder, Bolt, and Drain Kiss. It's going to have some definite interesting play, and it will be useful for sure. So I'm excited for all of them. It's always nice to get new Pokemon, but this one in general, it's okay. We'll see what happens with it. The moves definitely look good, and the stats are somewhat promising. So moving on to the next one here, this is going to evolve into the Slurpuff, which is going to be the Fairy typing. And taking a look at its first stage, let's just look at the moves because it has a high CP. But moving on to Slurpuff here. Max CP 2,486, attack 168. Defense 163, stamina 193. Interesting, we'll see how that works. For the quick moves, we have Tackle and Charm. Charge moves, Flamethrower, Play Rough, Drain Kiss, and Energy Ball. Pretty interesting moves. We'll see how it does pan out. Moving on to one that I know a lot of you are very excited for. That is going to be Gloomy into Sliggoo. That's not the one we really want, but its CP is actually going to be pretty decent. 2,303, I suppose, is okay. Stats are looking pretty mediocre, but that's not the Pokemon we're here to see. That is going to be Goodra, but we're going to look at the moves here. Tackle and Water Gun for its middle stage. Sludge Wave, I guess you're going to have a bit of coverage for those fairy types, so I suppose it's going to be alright. Now, taking a look at the star here, we're going to have a max CP of 3,963, attack 220, defense, wow, 243. Okay. Moving on to the quick moves for it, we're going to have Water Gun and Dragon Breath. Bingo, Dragon Breath. For the charge moves, we have Draco, Power Whip, Sludge Wave, another bingo, and Muddy Water. This thing is going to be amazing. Sludge Wave, are you kidding me? That's coverage up against fairy types. Alright, let's get it. This thing is going to be pretty awesome. I'm excited. Muddy Water, no, it's okay. I suppose we can do something with that. Power Whip is also a decent move. Draco, obviously hits hard and gets stabbed, but it's going to take forever. If shields are down, if you want to run that, hey, be my guest. Moving on to my personal favorite here. We have Pancham. Max CP 6,083. So it's going to be pretty high up there for the Great League, I guess. But I wouldn't recommend it with low kick, tackle, charge moves, body slam, crunch, and low sweep. I guess you're going to make some work of that, but not really too much. Alright, finally for Pangoro, stats are going to be max CP 3,281, attack 226, defense 146, and stamina 216 compared to Scrafty. Go ahead and take a look there. For the quick moves on Pangoro, we have Snarl, Bullet Punch, and Low Kick. Well, right off the bat has Snarl. That's fantastic. Bullet Punch? Yes, please. What is this thing weak against? Extremely weak to Charm. Well, what is Charm weak to? Steel. Charge moves, we have Close Combat, Iron Head, Rock Slide, Night Slash. Are you kidding me? I'd like to say thank you, Niantic, for making this an actually pretty good Pokemon. Thank you for watching, trainers, and I'll be catching you all very soon. Get ready for some Ultra League battles. Take care.